We can stop clapping now, though. We're live. Alright, we're back. So hit the button to switch it back to the screen. There we go. Alright, we found another game. It's a lot less. The graphics are a lot more. This. So.
It's supposed to be that.
That's why we downloaded it. Because it works. Lo-fi works. Yes. This game.
Show him.
This is a game about a spooky library. That's about as much as I know about it. really aiding this spooky atmosphere here. It's weird watching myself talk on the webcam. It's slightly delayed. Look at this. If you know Anyway, spooky game time. No. It's fine. This sure as hell is at my apartment. Definitely didn't fall asleep in this chair. Snake thing. Pretty depressing. We can look at the dead plant, but we can't. No comments on the snake thing. I can't see inside the drawer. I'm too short. Me too. You can edit the stream info as well. Files. Guess that's what you expect in a filing cabinet. Can't interact with any of the files. Can't interact with them. Just closes the drawer. Something in there. It's a toy. That's fun. Never horrifying at all. Spooky doors. The handle turns so I can't open it. Hello. Library thing.
What's the name?
Place forbidden. Doesn't seem like a very fair fight. I can't even tell what the hell that is. So. Oh.
Unfortunate now that it's different. We gotta show the boy. Boy. What's the matter? What's the matter, boy? Well, we want to. Well, he is here again. Hello. And then Finley goes, "Why was dinosaur censored?" But I have no idea what they were referring to because it's not censored on my end. Anyway, we're playing this lo-fi horror game. There's this spooky atmosphere. We woke up in an apartment that is not an apartment. It's a library. It's a library. So visitors, Yentl Crewman, April 9th, 1886. Mason Thompson, January 5th, 1881. That's Why are they out of wood?
I don't know.
I wasn't even an approximation.
V, just a V. What audio? The audio of the game or us? I, I mean, I, I don't know what that is. That's for making it full screen. Why would that make a fucking difference? Now it's just fucked. It's not working. Okay. It looks fine. Just crank it up all the way, I guess. I don't know. Are you sure your computer isn't just. Alright, well, hopefully that's better for y'all. Just some sticks, some trees. Yes. Some book. Nothing interesting about the books. Doesn't even look like there's an outlet.
Unresponsive. Why can't we look at the whole list on the wall?
Yeah.
That's what I'm really interested
That that fan scared the fuck out of me. I'm more concerned with the fact that all the dead plants are noteworthy, but whatever this thing is doesn't deserve a comment from a character.
Yeah, like, hello, that's spooky as shit, though.
So there's someone else here. That's the security cameras. I guess that's this isn't Among Us. But it's not like last I remember I was sitting at home reading a letter from an old friend. But it's the strangest thing. Now I can't remember what it was about, who it was that sent it. So it does mean that this place isn't like long abandoned. I also don't remember putting anything in my pocket, but I feel something. press N to open it. Cool. And then weird Eldritch room. Oh, that's probably clues to something. So there's presumably that chair. Was that chair just like a loading area? That was me. I thought that was me. What is happening? I fixed those all. Yes. I won't have any problems 5 fucking seconds ago when we were doing the other stream. Clearly. What? Yes. Yes. But they're fine.
Open up the other sound settings.
What other sound settings?
Open sound settings.
That's what this is. They're all correct.
What the fuck? How did we fix it last time?
The problem was that the wrong microphone was selected. Speak.
Well, it looks like it's picking me up.
Yeah, it's fine.
What the fuck? But then when you go into OBS, it doesn't. Okay, now it's not picking me up.
Speak louder. Alright!
It's still not picking me up. Or it's just barely.
I don't know.
The microphone's plugged in all the way, right? It must be because it's blinking. What the fuck?
Was the microphone was wrong on OBS.
I didn't even know that was a setting on OBS.
Make sure the rest of the settings are fine, like for desktop audio and stuff. I guess that's fine. Sans goes, fuck yeah, Halloween.
Alright, maybe now we can survive.
Yeah, you have to get out of windowed mode.
No, I don't. It's fine.
It doesn't look fine.
Oh,
It's
God.
fucked up.
But there's the taskbar at the bottom. That's
It just looks weird and out of proportion. That looks better. Sean says, I can hear you both now. Yeehaw. Yeah, Glitch didn't have the microphone set correctly on OBS. I didn't say it was your fault.
You literally just said that I didn't have it set correctly.
Yeah, I didn't say it's your fault that you didn't know about it. I'm just saying that your computer didn't have it wasn't set up right on your computer. It's fine. It's not your fault.
Well, saying that Glitch didn't do it right sounds like
I didn't say Glitch didn't do it right. I said that you had the settings wrong.
Yeah. Which are basically
because it's on your computer.
Wrong.
I said that because it's on your computer. Welcome message. Greetings, visitor. Are you off of technical difficulties?
I don't know.
Cool. Greetings, visitor. We'd like to take a moment to tell you about a wonderful library. The Library of Ouroboros is a state-of-the-art facility designed to replicate the rural charm found in many older buildings without the associated risks such buildings are known to accumulate. The building might seem like a strange sight amongst Wall Street's many towering skyscrapers, but we believe this dichotomy will be what sets us apart. We're glad that you've decided to give us a chance and hope that our stock of books will appeal to you. Obviously, a collection of information isn't so vast as to encapsulate the whole of the internet, but we hope that the charming aesthetic design of our library will help you escape from the hustle and bustle of New York life. If you hear any strange footsteps, don't worry, there may still be construction going on above or below you. From us all, thanks again. I do not like the mysterious footsteps comment, and also, we looked out the windows, and that does not look like New York.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, there's no bustling city out there.
Yeah. You want me to read it?
From all our staff, welcome. We're glad you're here. The library is located in a picturesque part of Britain, atop a grassy knoll east of Sussex. Many rural townships, obviously bereft of their own libraries, refer their villagers to the library. It's beloved by all. Pursue a vast stock of fiction, non-fiction, poetry, and everything in between. Chat with friendly librarians and employees. Feel free to spend as long as you'd like reading, using our computers, or just spending time here. We always love new visitors. Should you hear any odd knocking in the corners of the building, pay it no mind. The library is on the older side, and the Foundation plays tricks on some visitors' mind. Don't worry, though. It's perfectly safe.
Okay, so we're also apparently in, Britain, which that don't fucking look like Britain either. And
Looks
now there's
more like
weird...
Britain than it does New York.
I mean, yeah, but it's not exactly what I'd call a grassy knoll east of Sussex.
I mean, maybe it's somewhere where it's like theoretically in the summer it could be, but if it's winter it could be snowy.
Maybe. It doesn't look snowy, it just looks desert-y. And there's now weird knocking in the corners.
So we're either in a new building in New York City that's designed to look old, and is so new, in fact, that the weird footsteps are probably just the construction workers. Or we're in a building where the weird sounds are because the building is old and also in England. Or we're just in a weird hellscape.
Yeah. Sans goes, oh wait, nice, face cam. When did y'all get that? We set it up for this video because we're playing a spooky actual horror game. Mel says, first it says New York, now Britain. I don't know, man, that library would be kind of sus.
The security camera is following me.
It sure is. I was about to say.
I guess that's technically what they're supposed to do, but...
I guess so. Maybe it's just like those lifeguards when... doesn't look much better than I feel. Like, you know, when you go to the pool and no one else is there because it's like a rainy day or whatever, so then the lifeguards are just staring at you.
Every lifeguard.
Like, every lifeguard is just staring at you constantly because they got nothing else to look.
Hide amongst the books.
Is that beeping coming from?
It's a phone. You're really like the worst person to play horror games with. Usually having someone with you is like supposed to make it less scary.
Uh-huh.
But like you just stress me out more.
I'm sorry. San says, I don't know, Mel is super sus. They vented right into the moon. And then Finley says, fuck. Finley does not say fuck. Finley says, is it okay if I bonk my dog over the head with a bottle because she's boofing, barking? This is a joke, by the way. I love her very much. And then everyone's saying, no! And then
hey,
Mel goes, punch it.
Not working.
Yay. Mel goes, punch it. And Sans goes, no, don't. And then Mel goes, punch the camera. Bonk the camera. And then they say, bonk the camera again.
It's coming from the slightly spookier section.
Oh.
It's a bit darker in here.
Oh, man.
Wish I could, like, crouch and hide. I prefer survival, you know?
Oh, God. You've eluded the beast.
I don't even know if there is a beast. I don't
There's
know if
definitely a beast and you've eluded it.
Calm down.
Oh, can't interact with the paper that spat out the printer? Very cool. Love that a lot. That's my favorite feature. In a
This is a clock. I heard a weird noise, but it's a clock ticking.
We're gonna have to pick up the phone.
I need to find it first.
Talk about a blast from the past. All the phone numbers are 3-digit
Digits
something.
too short.
Yeah, I don't like how the things load in this game because
is that
then
the phone? I can't really tell.
it kind of looks like a phone. That's a phone, but it's a very modern sound for that kind of phone to make. And you also can't interact with it. I don't like the way you turned that.
Neither do I, but I don't really have much control over
The fuck. Sans goes, fuck, ass. Wait, I'm not good with horror games. And Mel goes, the beast has been eluded. And then Sean goes, oh, those dust motes are the souls of the damned. And then Sans goes, I'm gonna just make the screen as small as possible on mobile while being able to see chat. And then Mel and Finley both agree that this is a mood. I don't like this. Let's just spin the globe for 2 hours and call it a night.
Oh god, the sound it started making.
There's
another security camera.
Pointing directly at us.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
I think it is.
Can we not?
What are these
shut
weird
it up?
double fans? I don't think that's the thing making the sound.
What is?
I don't know. Sans just quotes, I don't like how you turned that.
Man, I wish I could tell what everything was from a distance.
Once again, I'm bringing up the weird double fans.
What's wrong with them?
Why are the... Oh, okay, no, don't listen to me. I'm a dumb idiot. So, I thought that those shadows were like the actual fans, and so I thought there was like big black fans with tiny white fans directly
I thought
underneath
that too.
it.
I was about to ask why some of the fan blades were transparent. So you're not.
There's definitely a demon crouched at the end of this hallway.
Stop.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
Literally, why? I'm like inching across the bookcase to make sure there's not a demon. You're telling me there is one.
Finley goes, spin the globe like your life depends on it. And then Mel goes, turn globe.
See, I like survival horror games because I know there's something I can do to stop things.
That's true.
And like this one, like if I see a demon, is there something I can do to avoid it, or do I just have to accept my death? I don't know.
That's a good question. Ouroboros, a circular symbol, the snake swallowing its tail, a representation of the endless cycle of death and rebirth, of wholeness, the infinite, and a certain kind of cloying meaninglessness. It was also the holy symbol for the first Dungeons & Dragons character that I ever played.
Great.
So when you look at the weird pretzel on the wall, don't think Scary Demon Library. Think extremely short gnome that's just here to vibe.
Okay. Never put much stock in mysticism, but in this place it's pasted all over the goddamn walls. Tough to avoid that. Last thing I remember, I was on some occult website, sitting on the farthest end of the internet, past places that normally dissuade the less curious. Had just a little too much time on my hands. I remember falling asleep. Now I'm here. The recording said this place is The Library of Ouroboros. Remember reading something about that, but not what or where. If you're reading this, keep an eye out. Something isn't right. V.
So that's the most recent entry in the guest book, too.
Presumably.
Weird. Almost all the words are crossed out and the pages are stuck together. I can't open this any further. Everyone's just threatening each other in the Twitch chat for unknown reasons.
Welcome message. Peace be to you, friend. We're glad you've decided to join us. Despite its name, the library is open to people of all sorts of different faiths. With a vast tracts of religious knowledge, modern, old, and otherwise, we're certain you'll find... What other is there other than modern and old?
12th dimension religion.
We're certain you'll find the peace you seek. We know you've traveled far to arrive here, so please do rest. Keep an open mind, read to your heart's content, and we'll sure you're well provided for. One matter of note, we ask you not to linger after closing or to descend too far into the library's bowels. Some of our books are quite old, very sensitive to the ingress of foreign temperatures and moistures. Thank you for understanding. I feel like this one was the most honest welcome message so far.
Yeah. I mean, now they're saying don't go too deep into the bowels of the library, and this is the second time they've told us not to wander around after closing. And I feel like it might be after closing. Mel says, we're glad you've decided to join us. It's very ominous.
True, that's what, like, weird, creepy cults say when they're kidnapped. Getting closer to the phone. There are no demons in this room. Key?
That's the key to get out. Let's just leave.
Yeah. I don't need to know what this place is.
The ringing's getting a lot louder.
Yeah, that's because I'm by the phone. Here it is. It's a Noinka phone.
Hello. Welcome to the Library of Ouroboros. We're glad that you've decided to visit our humble institution. Hopefully, you'll find what it is you're looking for. Please be informed that the library is closing. Since most of our staff are currently away, please lock the door on the way out. We hope you've enjoyed your visit.
Okay, the library is closing soon.
Ooh.
But it's
Rocky
not closed
goes,
yet.
Rocky goes, you don't know true terror until you've woken up with a giant fucking spider in your face. Ooh boy.
Welcome message. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for visiting the Library of Ouroboros. Thanks for coming. You can go now.
Ugh.
I would very much like to. I don't want to go through the door. I wish I knew more about what type of horror game this is. Like, is it like jump scare type game, survival type game, just sort of spooky atmospheric type game?
Finley says, what's ominous is when you're trying to sleep, but then all of a sudden, you hear whistling in you, and it doesn't stop for 15 to 20 minutes. That's just, tinnitus. And then Mel goes, most of our staff are currently away. And then goes, very ominous. And then Sans just keeps trying to jump scare us by asking us repeatedly what's in our window, despite the fact that there's nothing in the window.
That's like one of the worst. I know I hate being by windows at night because I always get the weird, like, suspicion I'm gonna look out and there's just gonna be a demon face there, even though there's absolutely no reason that would happen.
Yeah. Sean says, Spiders, George knows that feeling all too well. The feeling of a spider in your face.
So what key is this door for? Because it's not for the one at the end. I have a bad feeling it's for this door.
Vomit. Vomit. Vomit.
I'm gonna try the other door at dark first, though. Because I like that door better. Please.
Finley says, I mean, I don't think I've experienced tinnitus. Neither did I until I noticed it.
Nice painting.
I disagree, sir.
I mean, what's wrong with it?
Atomic bomb. Destroy world, die.
Okay. It's completely incoherent.
Sans just put a scribble.io link.
I would much rather play that.
Yeah, honestly, me too. We could just not finish
We always
the game.
do this.
We could just
We
not
always
finish
try
it.
to play horror games and then chicken the fuck out before anything actually happens.
So Sans has tried to claim that he was not trying to jump scare us, and in fact, what he saw was crumbs on his screen. And so Sean says, tell Crumbs in the window that I said hi.
Why does the door feel warm to the touch?
And then Sean says, Crumbs is my buddy. And then Finley says that they also have
What
a
was
fear of windows at night because of demons.
Hi, demons. I'm definitely a staff member here.
What's up, demons? It's me, your
I
boy.
heard a weird noise, but you were fucking talking over
I was
it.
reading the chat. That's my only purpose. I am but a jester and a fool.
Oh, God.
I don't like this. This is spookier than I thought it would be.
I mean, it says it's a puzzle game, not like a things are gonna come out and stab you type game.
Yeah. What was in the hint book?
You should really clean this place up. Don't lose the trash. This room makes me wish I had someone to vent to. I think I'm cracking under the strain. This would be room 3, I think.
Would it?
Yeah.
What did we do in rooms 1 and 2 then?
We just walked through them.
Well, should we go back and do the
Jesus
puzzles?
Christ. Just got jump scared by my text alert. I think I'm cracking under the strains. I have the strangest inclination to walk right into a wall room for there's a secret path in the dark. Or it can be really illuminating.
Finley says, I'm dancing on your bridge, goat man. We watched that episode recently.
I wish I had
was like,
that
Goat
sort
Man
of
Bridge.
blind confidence.
I know, because see, we discuss this often. We don't believe in ghosts, most supernatural events like that. But we're not confident enough to test that theory.
See, I wish I could at least muster up that blind confidence for a goddamn video game.
Yeah. Just
I'm gonna try the puzzles first. Cause
summon Shane. Summon the Shane energy. Just start shouting at the demons. No, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you go and do the puzzles? Why would
You told me to summon the Shane.
I meant while we go and do the puzzles.
Well, these rooms aren't scary. Why would we put in them? There's nothing in them. But now I've probably released a demon into the library, so...
Yeah, probably. So this is the first room.
Presumably.
Is there trash that we...
Did those just fall, or did they just load in?
That's a good question.
I feel like there would have been a sound or something if they, fell.
Is there trash to pick up in this room?
Maybe this isn't... Maybe this doesn't count.
What the fuck, 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 hey? Sans goes, what's the goat man thing from? And then Finley says, BuzzFeed Unsolved.
I'm dancing on your bridge, goat man.
I'm dancing on your bridge, goat man. You can't hurt me. Fuck you. You ain't shit, goat man. Fuck you, library demon.
Again, I wish I had that blind confidence.
I don't like this. Sans goes, dude, y'all skipped like 5 rooms. We're going back to the beginning to do the puzzles.
I don't think the puzzle. I'm not sure if this counts as a room yet.
Okay, then go into the next room.
Well, no, I think the puzzles start like later, probably once we walk through that
Okay.
spooky door that I opened.
Okay, then go to the spooky door.
No, those spooky noises.
So we're just gonna sit here for forever.
Until I
Sean
can figure out what the hell those noises are. Yeah.
Sean goes, I thought the troll was supposed to own the bridge. Yeah, but there's some bridge in like Virginia or something that where Goatman owns it. Supposedly. But then now Shane and Ryan from BuzzFeed Unsolved own it because Shane said, if you don't talk to us, then I own the bridge, and there was nothing. And Rocky says, Goatman is legitimately unnerving. Not really, he's just a goat man. And
He
then,
also doesn't exist.
yeah. And then Sean says, the goats were just walking across it.
BuzzFeed Unsolved is an interesting dynamic. Because, like, one of them is just absolutely terrified of ghosts, and the other one is just like, I'm dancing on your bridge, goat man. Just
Do you want me to turn the room lights on? Will that give you the courage to
Maybe.
move on?
I think I just don't want to, like, walk in and see, like, a weird tentacle monster, you know?
Oh, yeah, yeet. The stream's not that far behind.
Can you shut up for a second so I can listen to what this... This weird electrical buzzing.
I don't understand the lighting in here.
Oh,
Like-
it's the goddamn flies.
It's a bunch of
I
flies.
hid behind the chair
For
some
5
fucking
minutes.
flies. I am
Mel
glad to
goes,
know I
go
can
through the
travel.
door or the raccoon gets bonked, and puts a raccoon emoji in the hammer emoji. And then Finley goes, LMAO, the cake vibing. And then Sean goes, there were 3 goats named Gruff.
So go through the spooky door?
Yes. Or else raccoon. And then Mel goes, cake a doobie vibin' dough.
I don't want to. Can I turn on the lights?
Got jump scared by her parents opening the door down the hallway.
Oh god. Something spooky has to happen in the stream. Yeah, we can't just keep chickening out of every horror game.
Well, just go for it, dude. I believe in you.
I wish I knew what kind of horror game it was. You know?
I would just go for it and press the forward button for you, but last time we did that, I didn't notice that a bunch of spacesuits were staring at us, and then one fell onto us. So just close the door again. There are some back rooms that I don't think we've been through.
No, they're not.
Are there not?
I couldn't get through any of the doors.
Really?
Yeah.
It looked like there wasn't even a door. It looked like it was like just an open.
Where?
Like if you go through the spooky room again. Not that room, the other. Like stay in this room and then go to the back.
There's a door there.
Now go. No, there's not.
It's a door!
Where was I? No, go forward again. Go to the side? Where was I thinking of?
I don't know.
I'm on crack. Don't listen to me.
Maybe this doorway.
Yeah, but I probably saw that, and then my brain was just like, yeah, yeet. It's fine. Mel goes, just charge! And then Sean goes, here I am name-dropping folk tales about goats. It's very on brand for you, I feel. And then Finley goes, Sans, check your Discord DMs. Because Sans was like, somebody send me the goat man thing. Listen, if you position yourself, I will help.
heard a weird noise.
What did you hear?
Just like something moving around.
Are you sure it wasn't us?
It was like the sound of something like something being knocked over or put down or something.
Mel goes, go into the room of Spook, and Sans goes like, okay, but like 3 a.m. water though. Vibes.
Yeah, what is the lighting? It looks like the lighting, is like the fans have light emanating from them, but like it's attached to like the back of the fan.
Yeah, it's it looks like they're being lit by spotlights from below, but there's no source. Rocky goes, clench and power through, and Mel goes, go in! That's the thing, since we're on stream, we can't keep procrastinating or they'll get mad at us.
What?
Hello. We'd like to inform you that the library is now closed. Note that it is unlawful to remain on the premises after closing. This is your one and only warning.
I want to know what happened in real life out in the hallway that led to a large bang. I just came from here, didn't I? There's less papers on the ground.
So are there different versions of the library, perhaps? Because this looks like...
Sans goes, can I get some of your crack? And then... What the fuck? Mel goes, yes, they did it. And then... Okay. Finley has changed their name to I want Catboy vibes, please, and says, shut up, random phone dude. And then Mel goes, very ominous. And then Finley clarifies that it is them. Because I was like, who the fuck is I want Catboy vibes?
Alright. Equal parts papers, equal parts smudged and illegible.
I don't like that the computer's on the chair. Just don't listen to the old telephone. Because who gives a shit, right?
I don't like that we're now trapped here after closing.
Yeah. Me neither, homeboy.
Oh, the toy that was in the drawer is on the table now.
I'm just anxiety chewing on my... Ooh. What the fuck? I don't like it here. I don't like it here one bit, let me tell you that much. Sean goes 5 nights at the library. No. The Minister's Doom, Act 3, Scene 2.
Did you just press a button on that?
Yes, I did on accident.
Okay.
Bernice enters, followed closely by the librarian. Bernice is breathless, looking both exasperated and slightly excited. The librarian's expression is unreadable, as per usual. Bernice. But my husband will find out about us. He won't stay out forever. Librarian. I wouldn't be so sure, my dear, but shall we retire to the living room, if we're to speak of such unpleasantness as your husband? Bernice's face breaks suddenly into a grin. She grabs the librarian's hand, taking him to the couch beside her. Fine then, if you're to stay, I want to hear some of those secrets you keep talking about. You can't play me for the fool forever, librarian, but I would never claim to do such a thing, my dear. Would you care to hear how I can stop a human heart with but a word? Good gracious, that sounds dangerous. It most certainly is. I wish to hear it. Then, of course, you shall. He leans close to Bernice, who closes her eyes as if expecting a kiss, but the librarian leans past her, whispering something in her ear. Bernice's eyes open wide. She gives a single jerk, a strangled groan, and then goes limp, sliding off of the couch. Too curious for her own good. He stands, reaching in one of his pockets to withdraw a single black case containing Bernice's wedding ring. Taking a cursory look around the living room, the librarian eventually focuses on a single point on the opposite side. The librarian crosses the floor, leaves his item, and turns to leave. As he does so, the scene darkens, leaving only a single spotlight to illuminate the stage. It is fixed on the small black case, which the librarian has decided to leave sitting atop the minister's writing desk. I don't like how hard it was to exit out of that.
I think it was just a glitch.
Probably.
On the library. Very early into my professorship, a student came to my office one spring afternoon with a stack of papers in her arms. She said she'd been having strange dreams of a place stretching forward and backward into infinity, dreams of hallways splitting into hallways, dreams of being lost in the intricate guts of some gigantic place that could not possibly exist. On the papers were crude sketches. She was no artist, she said, but something about the dreams had left such a vivid impression on her that putting what was in her brain to the page seemed her only option. She was clearly distressed when I gently suggested that she visit the university psychologist rather than the resident ancient history professor. She violently shook her head, asking if I knew anything about something called an Ouroboros library, or perhaps a library of Ouroboros. It wasn't entirely clear. I told her the common knowledge about the symbol, taken from the Egyptians by the Greeks, and from the Greeks by the medieval Europeans, a sign in alchemy of death and rebirth and so forth. The student continued shaking her head all the way through my explanation until she suddenly cut me off. Those are too old, he said. The place for my dreams was modern. There was electricity, computers, but everything seemed ancient, the stank of old dust and damp wood and something else. Please, don't you know of any recent times that might have stemmed from that idea? I confess that I hadn't, especially considering the size and the many reaches of the modern world. She left without another word, leaving her drawings behind. Something about the conversation shook me. I looked through the crude drawings made in shaky hands and saw in familiar shapes and designs an air of ominousness. Like looking at the facade of a dark building and hearing the slightest scratching of things that shouldn't be just behind the stones. All very juvenile thoughts, and yet when I came home that evening I brought the drawings. I couldn't help to look more into what we'd discussed, into that library of Ouroboros. It was largely fruitless. I found many sites and articles on alchemy, the symbol itself, or the public library in Ouroboros County, which was located somewhere in rural Wisconsin. Wisconsin. But just as the hour crept past midnight, I found something, the slightest snatch of information at the bottom of a rabbit hole series of links. I will not repeat the website's domain or my steps to arrive there for fear that someone might try to replicate what I did. But I will repeat what I found, just as the student, I couldn't get the idea. Just as that student couldn't get the ideas from her head without drawing, I can't think of anything else waking or sleeping, I hope as well. The Library of Ouroboros, a kind of waking light arrived upon by those two curious for their own good. Oof. Rich in black secrets, rich in dark ideas lost to time, rich in languages from dead races on other planets. The fortunate die, the truly lucky, perhaps the most unfortunate of all, become tenders for all time, knowing far more than any living being could ever hope to learn, without becoming a permanent, perpetually screaming stain on the face of space-time forever. None have left it unscathed. There are forbidden tomes that would prevent you from breathing should you merely touch them. Pretenders are beyond sanity and jealousy keep their terrible secrets. You've searched enough. This is your final warning. That night I slept fitfully, my dreams beset by images of a dark, dusty place, eerie for its supposed normalcy. I could almost feel things passing by just beneath the floorboards, within the walls, watching me. Every exit led to another room, nearly the same as the one before it, and out the windows I saw only black. Dreams have been consistently disturbed since that night, so much that it's hard for me to teach, so heavily preoccupied in my waking mind. I hope this writing will be enough to put my mind at ease. One last thing. I've since tried to find the student who first contacted me to tell her what I learned. My hope was that I might be able to put her mind at ease, or at least commiserate with her, but I haven't been able to find her. In fact, since the day she visited my office, her roommates haven't seen her, nor has anyone else. I feel I might be next.
Yeah. I gotta read the chat now, which is probably real stupid. Let's see. Sand says, y'all should play the Five Nights at Freddy's games. We played one, and I didn't like it that much. Mel says, I'm just ready for some shadow demons to pop out and be like, hi, sisters! And And then Rocky goes, imagine you turn the corner and Satan himself is just chilling there. And then Sans brings up that first book sounded a little bit like a porn book. And then Sean goes, I can't believe that James Charles is I can believe that James Charles is a shadow demon. And then they talk about James Charles for a little while. And then people are talking about beef with raccoons. And Sean goes, I don't trust the little hands. They might evolve the ability to hold knives too. And then Sans goes, they already can. And Sean looks shocked.
I heard something falling over.
So, we really should have seen this coming, seeing as the symbol is an Ouroboros, and it's called the Library of Ouroboros, and that, it would be like, you try to leave, but you can't because you're stuck in a loop for all eternity.
Yeah, so it seems like this library, kidnaps people who become curious about it.
I guess so.
What the fuck is that? Is that just like a... Oh, God. The fuck? Did I do that? Or did something else do that?
Sans is just saying messy egg hands over and over again.
Not this again. I remember you doing that before. I don't know what it means or why.
I don't like it. Just like I don't like this either. Some cracks in the wall now.
Oh. That's one of the clues. Guess this is room 3 then? I don't know.
What happened to the other two? Finley says,
Oh,
according to a quotive quiz, the type of animal...
Flashlight.
Oh. According to a quotive quiz, the type of anime vibe I give off is the laid-back one. Nothing about me is laid back.
I guess this is just on forever now because I don't know what I did to turn it on.
Yeah, are you complaining?
Should I charge at the wall and see what happens?
Just do it. Just go.
Nope, I guess this isn't room 3.
Guess not.
I'm just gonna
Maybe it's
crouch 'cause
room
it makes
2?
me feel safer.
Maybe the rooms are like the iterations of it. So we went through room 1 already. Or maybe this is room 1 because the clue talked about bloody handprint.
Yeah,
Bloody
I
handprint
see
on
it.
the paper. This note is largely obscured by blood. You can make out only a handful of words. And one of the dustier books fell apart in my hands. There were these arcane scribbles. Feels. After I threw it away, still not quite right. Like something's watching.
Maybe it's just the security guard.
Yeah.
Private.
Rocky goes, your free
Scribbles.
trial of living has ended.
Scribbles. There's not a real word on this page.
Oh, man. Mel goes, one of my friends on Roblox made a new food. We call it bread. Put bread in toaster.
So toast.
So toast.
What a
Mel
clue.
goes, toast bread. I'm on the edge of my seat here.
A pretty shoddy barricade. Someone must have been desperate. Well, unless this is the wreckage of it getting followed over, it seems like it hasn't worked.
Ooh.
Yeah, how is a person so chill about that? Like, someone desperately tried to barricade this door and it didn't work.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Mel goes,
There's
put
your
hole in toast. Fry egg. Put egg in bread hole. And then Finley goes, I think something like that already exists. It does.
Bolted in pretty tight. I don't see myself tearing this out of the wall barehanded anytime soon. Okay, yeah, I think this might be room 1.
Yeah. It does already exist. I think it's called, like, Toad in the Hole or something weird like that.
So there is like trash that I can interact with for some reason.
Yeah. Put it in the trash can. I feel like we're kind of short.
I'm crouching.
Okay, I was like, I feel like the table's like a little too tall. Mel goes, Bweg sounds better, TBH.
Maybe the demons were like that with caring for the library.
Clean up, everybody, everywhere.
See, I know
Clean up,
it's
clean
here
up.
after closing, but we're being nice, helpful patrons. Do not kill us, eldritch abominations.
Sans is wick rolling
We
us
are
in the chat.
new janitor. We definitely work here.
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A fool committing's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
No.
I just want to tell you what I'm feeling. I'm just gonna keep singing.
You know, it's helping.
Cold. Never gonna give you up.
Is that
just
really
to
what the
describe
words to that song are? I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I've only ever really heard the chorus. And that one line that's like, we're no strangers to love.
I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around or hurt you. Finley goes, lovely singing, way better than mine. I'm terrible at singing. And then Sans goes, no, you're not. And then Finley goes, I have a recording of my voice if you want to hear. I feel like you're probably not as bad as you think you are.
Heard another clicking noise, and I thought maybe I just flipped the light switch by accident, but I can't flip it again.
Maybe it was just the clock. What the fuck?
What?
Okay,
What?
no, it's
What?
fine. It's fine.
What?
It's fine. It's
What?
fine. Nothing.
What?
It's nothing.
What?
It's nothing. You just turned and there was like a bit of lag and it looked like something fell over and then I realized it didn't fall over, so it's fine. There's nothing. It's fine. I'm sorry. That's why I said never mind. It's nothing, and you continue to scream at me.
Because I wanted to know what the fuck was happening.
I'm sorry. It's fine. Don't worry about it, homie. It's all good. I thought something fell over and I was freaking out for a second.
I hate you.
I'm sorry. Just keep picking up trash.
Don't think there's any left in this room.
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do, eh?
Go into the rest of the room?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I don't wanna. That's definitely like a weird shadow demon.
It looked kind of like Mothman. Mothman. Is he just here to put mothballs in our sweaters? Chew through some things.
I don't want to go.
I don't want to go either. We could like cover our eyes and like feel
Just put
our
a
way.
sticky note over like a shadow demon.
Man. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Sean very helpfully goes, Mothman. There's no need to feel down. I said, Mothman. Pick a man off the ground. I said, Mothman. Sans goes, I put the entire song. Yeah. Sans just put the entire lyrics to Never Gonna Give You Up in the chat. So that's not really aiding in the spooky atmosphere, but it's fine. We gotta do it.
Question with Mothman.
Yeah.
who I will call Mothman.
Mm-hmm.
Do I, like, walk into the room and ignore him, or should I just charge him down and see what he does?
That would be a power move, to be honest. Like, he's like the creepy caretaker of the library, and he's used to people being like, what the fuck? And then you just turn the corner and just immediately start sprinting at him.
Like, but this would be I would walk in, turn, see him, immediately sprint out of the room, disappear for 5 minutes, and then come back.
Fuck you, dude. Just
I also kind of
football
want to make
tackle
sure he's
him.
not like a printer or something.
Yeah. Sans just goes, Mothman. I think we're gonna have to do it. Mel's gonna start threatening woodland creatures again if we don't move soon. Thank you. Honestly, it's good for us to stream these games, because when we record them, we'll just cut out us sitting there being like, I don't know what to do, I don't want to go in there, I don't want to go in there. But you guys make us keep moving forward. Mel goes, just run at him, just tackle him.
I kind of want to just charge him down.
Just go for
I'm
it,
afraid
dog.
that I will either die or something more scary will happen. Like, he'll just disappear, and I won't know where he is anymore.
Okay. Here's a thing. We've been doing this for over an hour. It's getting kind of late, and I wanted to watch more Scooby-Doo. So I say we round the corner and we charge at Mothman, and no matter what happens, we end the stream after that.
It's gonna be really anticlimactic if he's like a potted plant or something.
That was not a potted plant. That had glowing red eyes.
It could be like anything though, with how low def this game is. Alright. Maybe we should have the chat vote for whether we charge him down or try to proceed while ignoring him.
Okay, gang,
They're all
what's
gonna
the
tell
plan?
us to charge him
They're
down.
all gonna
They're
tell
chaotic.
us to charge them down. Okay, it's fine.
Man, what if we scale you up close?
Sans puts a fox in a hammer and goes, do it, or the fox gets it. Are you just going for it? Oh man, I hate horror games so much.
I need you to not, like, check out of
Okay,
it.
it's fine. Alright, Mothman. There's no need to feel down. I said, Mothman.
Big gun man off.
Oh, it's moving! Ew, it's moving! Ew, it's
Off
moving!
the ground.
I said,
Oh,
Mothman.
he disappeared.
Of course he disappeared. Why wouldn't he disappear? Fuck this. Fuck this so hard. Oh, it's different.
It's a padlock.
It's like a different orientation.
Yeah, we're like looking at it on a path. Okay, do you want to end it on that? Honestly, I feel kind of he looked kind of stupid.
He did look kind of just sliding. Everyone is yelling, charge in the chat, and then Mel goes, oh, it's there. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's weird. Oh, it's ah. And then, okay, wait, look out the window again. Yeah, so like last time, it was like we were viewing it from the side, and now we're viewing it straight on.
Okay.
So it's like we've rotated.
Yeah. Oh,
Padlock is glowing slightly. This window's locked, but it gives a little when I push on it. I need some way to remove the padlock.
Honestly, I feel like I've discovered my new strategy for horror games.
Just run at it. Just fucking run at it, and if it kills you, then so be it.
Unless it's like a survival horror game where it's like I know I can like... Unless it's like a game where I know for a fact I can run and hide from something.
Mm-hmm.
Or like fight it off, or like unless I know it's like a survival horror game where it's like a thing that I can like fight or avoid, and I know that's something I can do.
Mm-hmm.
My new strategy is just charge at whatever the spooky.
Ooh, my like half mullet is just on full display right now. I really need to get my hair cut. I can't help but to feel as I stand before the precipice of some terrible reality. Oh, I can't feel as if I can't help but feel as if. Left one womb only to come right back to it. Shame there's no place to go but straight ahead. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe. Zero chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here, though, well, I hope they're useful to you. You're going to need all the help you can get. V.
We're gonna find the tools. So should we keep cleaning the place up? Mothman over there doesn't seem too scary.
Mothman doesn't seem too scary, does he?
And yes, we will be calling him Mothman forever.
Yeah. Mel goes, just run at the enemy and tackle it. Hit it in the eyes. Karate chop its face. Uppercut its chin.
Where did that piece of paper go? I dropped it and it just bounced. One of the computers.
Mothman. Oh, these are closer together and also empty.
Yes.
Didn't notice that before.
Oop.
Turn that back on.
Yep. Mothman. There was no need to feel down. I said,
Mothman. Eat a leaf off the ground.
That honestly gave me like a surprising
It just kind of
amount.
slid away, you know, like he wasn't bothering nobody.
It honestly gave me a shocking amount of confidence to just charge at it.
My goal in life is to blow up
Same show from earlier, isn't it?
and then act like I don't know nobody.
There's some like rocks.
Yeah. Finley goes, insult him with shut up, your mother buys you Mega Blocks instead of Legos. He looks like he's made out of Mega Blocks.
I hate how things just keep.
I know, I
loading
keep seeing it in my peripheral vision and it freaks me out.
Mothman has returned for revenge.
Wow, he didn't like how we ran at him. He's a shy man. He's a
If he
shy
doesn't
little
want
boy.
people charging him down, he shouldn't look creepily in corners.
He's a shy little boy.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's the kind of person I want to be with, like, spooky stuff. Like, I just want to be like, fuck you, you know? Oh, there's a toy still in there.
It's in a different room.
Like, you know, yeah, but it's also on the table.
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't realize this was circular.
Oh!
This
Oh,
is
it
the door
is.
that we've never gone through. This
I
is the door
thought-
that got blockaded.
I thought it was kind of, circular.
Uh-huh.
Because I thought this door led into a different room, and then the door on the other side led into, like, the same room.
Uh-huh.
But I thought they were different doors. I didn't realize they were the same door.
No, so somebody barricaded themselves.
That seems like a kind of futile effort.
Yeah, there's like nothing blocking it from coming around the other way.
So where did that one, like, crumple of paper go?
I don't know. Is that a key? Where do you work out at the library?
I don't know what that's... I can't tell what that's supposed to be, so that...
Yeah, same. And now they're just debating the qualities of Legos and Mega Blocks in the chat. But yeah, that's kind of the way I want to be with horror stuff, like just fucking charging it down. Like the blinky light
Where?
at the end of the hallway. See it? It's like flashing blue.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, like there's this artist that I follow on Instagram, and they keep drawing like their characters going through a haunted house, and there's this one character that always like panics when he gets jump scared and just beats the shit out of.
Hello? Oh, it's the fan.
Oh,
Oh, part of it, anyway.
it's really tiny.
Yeah. Is it the fan?
It totally is the fan, but it looks like the things are broken off.
God, I wish I could turn this flashlight off. Because it's like overexposing everything I shined it on. More trash. Maybe this is like a survival horror game, and you just
Mel
have
is
to be
leaving.
like,
Bye, Mel.
and like the key is that you just have to be nice to the Mothman and help him do his job, and he won't kill you.
That's what I'm going with.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Ooga booga. I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. My monster from his
dematerialized again.
my monster from his slab began to rise, when suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash, the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash.
Tell us to not lose the trash.
Yes,
Because I have lost the trash.
it did tell us not to lose the trash.
To be fair, I didn't think that dropping it would just make it dematerialize.
Yeah, that's fair. Ah woo, monster mash, ah woo.
A kind slumber. I've been driving for miles and miles and miles. It's night. I'm tired. So tired. Been on the road for what feels like days. Don't like this constant moving. Never have. But it wasn't this bad when I was younger. Could sleep in the car while my parents drove. Now I don't have anyone to drive me. Two of them got caught up in some of the darker parts of our world. A black library by our old house. They went in, never came back. They're why I can't sleep. Their book. What I learned without trying as I opened the dusty thing, sitting disused as I cleaned out what remained of the attic. Didn't even mean to, and yet here we are. There've been no other cars for hours. It's this dark stretch of road, my truck, all I've known. As I drive along, a halo of red and blue neon forms in my windshields, a bastion in the dark, a tiny diner. But I'm not hungry. I'm not thirsty. I'm just tired. But all the same, I take the exit as it comes up, pulling into a parking lot between a beat-up jalopy and a truck that looks a lot like mine. Oh no. I hardly feel the cold outside. I hardly feel anything. It's like being trapped in someone else's body. Things don't feel like they fit right in my muscles anymore. The diner is just as cold as the outdoors, and hardly more inviting. The distressed red pleather of a bunch of booths that should have been trashed years ago, dirty tables, floors buffed into a mockery of cleanliness. Empty but for a man in a heavy coat in one corner and a waitress in the other. The man is standing, the waitress is also standing. They look like prize fighters about to square off. Or they would if they were looking at each other. Instead, I can't see the man's face for his collar and hat, and the woman is looking at me. Seat, sir? I nod. Rough weather out, she says, trying to smile as I take my seat. I can tell I look terrible. Do you know a place where I can get some shut-eye? I ask, almost without realizing it. I can't sleep, but maybe I can still try. Not a motel for miles. You can sleep at your table if you want, though. You don't even have to order anything. Thank you. I set my head down on the table and my eyes don't shut. The black knowledge slithers its way from those stained pages into my brain and now grips my eyelids, forcing them open. The dinner is sideways. I'm like this for a few minutes, then there's someone else standing sideways in front of me. The man in the coat, his face a dark red mass, sleep debris. Tired, buddy? I nod. The table is cold against my numb face. I think we can help each other. He reaches towards my face, laying a hand upon my cheek. There's a flicker of feeling, of warmth, that cuts through the fog that swallowed up my head for days. As he withdraws his hand, I see a strip of ragged flesh in it, which he brings to his face. When he lifts his hand, the flesh is again, the flesh is gone.
Don't like that.
Thanks, buddy. May I take the rest? I nod. The table is cold against my face, and as I finish nodding, he turns my head roughly and grabs it, pulling away another strip of red. Ugh. There's feeling. The tiredness becomes more pronounced. He doesn't take any more. He doesn't ask anymore, just takes. Each time his hand comes down, a little part of me leaves, but at that point I don't much care. Take it all. I'd like to rest. Table is turned red, like the seats around us. Okay, he's ripping us apart. Cool. Time passes, feelings gone, sleep. The man in the coat takes down his collar, and I see my face looking down at me, tired. He reaches down into my pocket, fishes out my keys. Rest easy, buddy, he says. Then something else I don't hear. He's gone. It all is. As soon as they were like a truck that looks like mine, I was like, nope.
So, creepy dude stole our face.
Yes.
Very cool. Or stole this person's face. So it seems like the this is like a weird looping thing where it's like people get drawn into the library when like someone tells them about it normally in writing, and it just kind of all consumes them.
Yeah. Mothman really did peace out, didn't he?
Yeah. Finley says, if I ever face a demon/monster, come at me, you fucking oversized rat bastard. I do not fear death. Ah! And then I'm instantly bashed into a pulp. Not plugged in. Still spoken. Strange. Tool?
Yeah.
Tool. What did he say if his tools were still there?
He said if the tools were still there, he hopes they're useful to us.
Uh-huh. Not working.
He says if they aren't there, that means the library is safe. The implication being if they are there, means it isn't. Although, yes, those aren't technically exclusive. He could have just found a way out, but the way out means he can't go back to get the tools.
Yeah.
Oh god, that dust flow scared the shit out of me.
So he said he was leaving tools.
Yes.
And that if... And so that, but like the way that he made it seem was that if the place wasn't a safe way out, then he would go back and get the tools.
No, that's the opposite.
I want to read it again. Okay. I've hidden a few tools in this room in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. If they're not here anymore, then good news. The path ahead, at least immediately, is probably safe.
0 chance of any hostile entities. If they're still here, though, well, I hope they're useful to you.
Okay.
Too.
Yeah, so why would he hide the tools? He said, in case the path ahead isn't what I hope it is. And so...
I don't know. It seems like perhaps the game maker wanted him to leave tools, but wanted to make it spooky. So said that the tools were still there. So implied that if the tools were still there, that means the path forward is dangerous. But like that makes like less sense.
Yeah, because it's like, why would he go back and get the tools if the path ahead wasn't dangerous? Why would he need them?
Yeah, it seems like whether it was dangerous or not, the tools would be left. Because it seems like he would either proceed and get out and wouldn't want to go back into the creepy library just to get his tools, or he would proceed and die and not be able to get them back. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Because I can't find any more garbage.
Well, we could end this stream here, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, gang, we played an actual spooky game, and we didn't just sit in the corner the whole time. Are you proud of us?
Yes. Hopefully we will try to play more spooky games, or maybe more of this spooky game.
Yeah, we're gonna keep trying. It's Tuesday, isn't it? And then we've got till Saturday.
Yeah.
Spooky vibes. Thank you for joining. We hope you had a fun time. We will see you guys tomorrow for the next spooky stream. So, bye Finley, bye Sans, bye Sean, and bye Rocky, and bye everybody else.
Goodbye.